Hello, my name is Claire Svoboda and I'm a qualified iridologist and I use natural medicine to treat people instead of pharmaceutical drugs. As a qualified iridologist, I use the eye as a diagnostic tool and I actually take a series of photos throughout the treatment so you can see how your eyes are changing throughout the course. Today I would like to speak about microbe imbalances because it's one of the problems that I see a lot in people's eyes. The main thing to cause microbe imbalances would have to be antibiotics. I'm sure you've heard the term that they don't just kill the bad things, they kill the good things as well. The things being an ecosystem inside your stomach of fungi and bacteria and microbes which work together to keep your body in check and to keep your immune system functioning properly. So when these microbes are out of balance, it starts to create the same effect as if you have a garden and the weeds start overgrowing and they are not being kept in place by the plants or a gardener that comes in to take care of the garden. And also because of our diets, especially the Western diet, we eat a lot of sugar, a lot of wheat and a lot of dairy, and this in turn feeds the bad bacteria so that it overgrows within our gardens, being our colons, and causes a whole host of problems, particularly fungal infections like Candida or H. pylori. When these microbes become out of balance, you see symptoms like thrush taking hold. You have antacid problems with H. pylori causing problems with your gallbladder and ulcers inside your stomach. The best way to fix these problems is to, of course, after you've taken antibiotic, is to then take a really good probiotic to fix the ecosystem within your stomach. But unfortunately our doctors don't always tell us about taking a probiotic, and when these funguses start to grow out of control, they actually cause a lot more problems than just thrush and stomach ulcers and problems with your gallbladder. They can also cause something called leaky gut syndrome, where they actually burrow through your colon and then the nutrients from your food that is actually meant to be absorbed through your stomach then go into your bloodstream and cause all sorts of problems. They can also, candida overgrowth can also cause acne, mood swings, can cause you to gain weight. The best way to see if you do have a fungal problem or candida is to stick your tongue out like this and to go to the mirror, and if you have a very white coating on your tongue, then you obviously have some kind of a fungal overgrowth. Or if it's a yellow coating, it's a different kind of fungus, but it's still a fungal overgrowth. And the only way to fix this is to reintroduce good bacteria into your colon by taking a good probiotic. Probiotics come in many different shapes and forms. It's good to start out with a very mild probiotic with very little strains. Something with 5 different strains would be advisable, and then to work your way up to, they can go up to 30 or 40 different strains of bacteria. But if you start with a very high strain, it can cause a lot of problems. When you're introducing so many different strains of bacteria into your stomach, it can cause you to have a runny stomach. It can cause you to be constipated, and it can also cause problems with your focus, and because your colon is connected to your brain, it can cause brain fog and even problems with eyesight. So the best thing to do would be to start with a very low strain probiotic and then work your way up. Also, I would also like to talk about the problem of having a microbe imbalance effect on other systems within your body. The first thing it would affect would be your kidneys, and in turn your kidneys control your adrenals, so it can cause lead to a whole host of unexpected symptoms that you just can't explain. Also, every single system in your body is connected to one another, so when one system is out of balance, especially your microbes, because your whole immune system functions within your stomach, it can cause influx of symptoms in other areas, from thyroid problems to kidney problems to skin problems, any kind of skin problem, especially acne. Everything begins in your colon. So I see it quite a lot in my patients because antibiotics are prescribed so often by doctors, and people don't correct the microbe imbalance after they've taken an antibiotic. So this is very important for you to remember. If you ever put onto a course of antibiotics, you must take a good probiotic afterwards. It's a very, very strong recommendation, and not a lot of doctors discuss this with their patients, but it's very, very important.